안녕하세요. This picture is not from Busan. I took these pictures in western part of Korea. It's quite far from Busan. It took around 4 hours or 5 hours by bus. There is no train station around this place. Anyway, the island, 섬이 아름다워요. 섬이 아름다워요. 두 개의 섬이 아름다워요. Or seagulls, not girls, seagulls are there. 두 마리의 갈매기도 아름다워요. Today we are going to practice 안. Okay, so what is 안? Not. Okay, we are going to study about 안, the negative sentence, negation of the sentence. Not in Korean, 안. So like don't, doesn't, didn't, or like will not, then not is 안. Okay, or no, be not, am not, is not, are not is 아니. Okay, so 안 and 아니 is a little different. 안 has two meanings. First, no intention. No intention means don't want. I don't want to blah blah. I don't want to eat. 안 먹어요. I don't want to drink. 안 마셔요. 안. Second, general negation. General negation is just not. Not that you know. Okay. An has two forms. First, short form. Short form is a simple one, an, because this is just one word. So, short form. We use short form in spoken language. Okay. So, behind the an, we put verb, and you already know behind the verb, what do we need? Final endings. So, 아요, 어요, 해요, 씁니다, 뿐이다, or 어, 해, like that. Okay. So, for example, 가요, go, right? 가 plus 아요 becomes 가요, and I don't go. In Korean language, we don't need don't, do, or does, or did in front of not. Okay, we don't need anything. Just put 안. Very simple. Okay, 안 가요. And we have long form. Long form is we use long form in written language. So in spoken language, I think I almost don't use. I don't use this long form. Okay, so long form, we put verb first. Okay, so here again, we put an in front of the verb. Okay, but here we put the long form behind the verb. So the word order is different. So behind the verb, we put 지안. Okay, 지안 is the long form, two words. So long form and short form is an. And especially the place is different. As you see, an is in front of verb, but 지안 is behind the verb. And especially the spelling also need to be careful about this spelling. This is just na, but this is na ha. Okay, spelling is also different. 지안. So behind an, what do we need? Final endings. Because this is an is a bright vowel, so we put 아요. 지안아요. So long form, short form 안, and long form 지안. So I don't go, 안 가요, or 가 plus 지안 아요. 가지 않아요. 가지 않아요. I go to school today. In Korean language, the subject usually omit. Okay, and then the rest part of the word order is almost opposite. So today first. 오늘, today, 오늘. And to school. To school. In Korean, to is postposition. So we need to put to behind noun. School is 학교. And behind 학교, we put to, right? 학교. 오늘 학교. And space, go. Go is 가 plus, and now we need final endings. So 가 plus 아요. 가 has no 받침, contraction. 가요. 오늘 학교에 가요. I go to school today. How about I don't go to school today? I don't go to school today. As I said, we don't have do in Korean language. You just put not in front of verb. Okay? So 학교에 안 가요. between an and verb space. Okay. 오늘 학교에 안 가요. How about did not? Did not, past tense. Okay, this is yesterday. Okay, yesterday in Korean, 어제. Yesterday, 어제, and space. To school, same. So school to, 학교, and to 에. Okay, 학교에. And did not. As I said, we don't have did, right? So first you put an, not first, and then behind the ga, you need to put past tense. This did is a past tense, so got, saw. If you don't know how to put past tense, you are going to study later. Okay, maybe 5 or 6 more units. Then you are going to study the past tense. 어제 학교에 안 갔어요. This "sir" is past tense in Korean language. How about future? Tomorrow, 내일, tomorrow, 내일, and space. School to, 학교에, school to, and not, 안, and will. The future tense is 을 거. So 안 갈 거예요. Okay. What is important here is this one. In English, we put tense first. Do, did, will. Tense first and not. And plus verb. Right? But in Korean, how about what is the first? An. The not is the first. Right? And then ga, the verb. So behind the ga, we put tense. So not plus verb plus tense. And as you see, behind the verb and tense, no space. Okay, so the place of the tense is different. Not and verb is the same, not verb, but the place of the tense is opposite. In English, tense first with verb do. Okay, but in Korean language, without verb, we put without verb do. I mean, without verb do, we put tense in. Okay. 안 해요. 안 해요 means I don't want to do. 못 해요. We are going to study this one later. This means can't. I can't. Usually, negative student, negative person always say 안 해요. 못 해요. Okay? But look at this. 한국어는 공부 안 하면 못 해요. Speaking of Korean, if you don't study Korean, you can't speak 못해요. 한국어는 공부 안 하면 못해요. Okay, so that's why study hard. Okay, what's this? 이거 뭐예요? 오, 이거 뭐예요? The sun. 해요, 해. Okay, so is it rain today? Does it rain today? Or is it sunny today? 오늘 비가 와요? 오늘 비가 no, it's a sun. It's a sunny. Okay, it's sunny. 오늘 비가 안 와요. Okay, it does not rain today. It does not rain. 오늘 비가 와요. 오늘 비가 안 와요. 안 plus verb, short form, right? 안 plus verb. It has two meanings. General negation, not. Bang. Number two, no intention. Bang. I don't want to do it. Okay. Coffee. Coffee. I drink coffee. So we omit I, and in Korean language, object first. Coffee and drink. Coffee, drink. So coffee, and what do we need? Behind the noun, we need object marker. So 커피를 drink. Drink is 마시. 마시 plus 어요, right? So 마셔요. 커피를 마셔요. I drink coffee. 커피를 마셔요. No, I don't drink coffee. 커피를 안 마셔요. I don't drink coffee. 커피를 안 마셔요. Okay, so 커피를 안 마셔요. In this sentence, it has two meanings. First, not, generally not. So I generally don't drink coffee. Okay, coffee is not my favorite, so I drink tea instead of coffee. Okay, 커피를 안 마셔요. How about this? Don't want. I don't want to drink coffee now. Actually, I like coffee, but I don't want to drink coffee now. 커피를 안 마셔요. Okay, coffee. 안 has two meanings. And reading a book, to read a book. I read a book. So in Korean, a book first. 책을 읽어요. 책을 읽어요. I read a book. 책을 읽어요. No, I don't read a book. 책을 안 읽어요. 책을 안 읽어요. So 책을 안 읽어요 has two meaning. First, generally, I don't read a book. I hate books. Okay, so generally, I don't read a book. 책을 안 읽어요. Also, it has the meaning don't want. I don't want to read a book now. I don't want to read a book. 책을 안 읽어요. Okay, 안 has two meanings. How about what are they doing? 춤춰요. 뭐예요? 춤춰요. 춤춰요. 춤을 춰요. 춤을 춰요. How about 공부해요? 안 공부해요? 네, 공부 안 해요. No, they don't study. Okay, 안 공부해요 or 공부 안 해요. Which one is correct? 공부 안 해요 or 안 공부해요? 자, 공부 안 해요 is correct. Okay, why 공부 안 해요 is correct? Where should we put 안? We put 안 in front of the verb. Okay, so here, which one is verb? 공부해요 is verb or 해요 is verb? What do you think? 해요 is verb. Okay, 해요 is verb. So 공부 안 해요 means I don't study. Okay, or I don't want to study. 공부 안 해요. 공부 안 해요 has two meanings. Okay, so let's talk about 하다 verb. Okay, we studied this when we studied the 아요 어요해 informal polite. To put informal polite, I mean 요. We have three types of informal polite. 아요, 어요, 해요. 아요 for bright vowel and 어요 for dark vowel and 해요 for 하다 verb. Okay, so this is 하다 verb. Many Korean verbs end with 하다. Okay, so when there is 하다, we need to put 안 negation in front of 하다. So 안 하다, 안 해요. Okay, 안 하다, 안 해요. So look at this. 공부해요. I study. So I don't study. 안 공부해요? No. Here, 공부 is not verb. 해요 is verb. So the negation of 공부해요. I don't study is 공부 안 해요. 공부 안 해요. 청소해요. Clean, to clean. 안 청소해요. I don't clean my room because I already did. Okay. 안 청소해요? No, this is wrong. 틀려요. 청소 안 해요. Correct. 맞아요. 청소 안 해요. 운동해요. 안 운동해요. 운동해. Exercise. I don't exercise. No, this is wrong. You need to say 운동 안 해요. The last one. 따뜻해요. 따뜻해요 means warm. The weather is warm. Okay. The atmosphere is warm. Warm. So it's not warm. It's not warm. 안 따뜻해요? How about 따뜻 안 해요? No. Here, 안 따뜻해요 is correct. So you might wonder why here, because these four verbs are all 하다 verb, because they are all end with 하다 verb, 하다. That's why we put 해요. Okay. Then why some of the verbs we need to put 안 in front of 해요, but here we need to put in front of the whole verb. Okay. Here is the reason. These three are noun plus 하다. Okay. 공부, 청소, 운동. In Korean, this is noun. Okay. So this is noun plus 하다. So this 하다 is like a do. Do study, do clean, do exercise. So we need to put 안 here. And especially because this is a do, and that's why this noun is object. Okay. So maybe you ever heard 공부를 해요, 청소를 해요, 운동을 해요. We can put object marker here because they can be an object, but later we omit the object marker and it becomes a one verb. Okay, but here this 따뜻해요 is not noun plus 하다. This is adjective. Okay, this is just adjective. So when there is a adjective, we put an in front of the adjective. Okay, so you might notice that we have two types of 하다. The first one is 하다 verb, and second one is 하다 adjective. Okay, 하다 verb and adjective. But in Korean, adjective also can be a verb. That's why I just say 하다 verb. Usually I just say 하다 verb, but actually 하다 consists of two types. First, 하다 verb, and second, 하다 adjective. What is difference? When we make a negative sentence, when you make negation, it's different. Okay, for noun plus 하다, how can we negate this sentence? We put an in front of 하다. Okay, noun plus 하다, noun 안 하다. 공부해요? 공부 안 해요. Okay, how about adjective? 하다 adjective, we put an in front of the adjective. So 친절해요. 친절해요 means kind. So not kind. She is not kind or he is not kind. 안 친절해요. Okay, so it has two different types of negation. Okay, question. 2번 버스가 대연동에 가요. 2번, number 2, 번 is number, so number 2, 2번, bus, 가 subject marker, so bus number 2 goes, this is a question, so does bus number 2 go to a 대연동, 대연동 is a name of place, which my university is. Okay, 대연동에 가요. 아니요, no. 네, no, it doesn't go, right? It doesn't go. So in Korean, you don't need to say it, the subject, you don't need to say it doesn't. Just not go, not go in Korean. This is generally not, general negation, okay? General negation, not. So, 안 가요. 아니요, 안 가요. How about long form? Long form, the verb first, 가 first, and 지, 안, plus 아요. 가지 않아요. But as I said, this is a written language, so we seldom use this part. So always, I think, 안 가요 is always natural. Number 2, 우유 사요? Do you buy milk? 우유, milk, 사다, buy. So do you buy milk? 우유 사요? 아니요, no. 집에, at home. 우유, milk, 가, subject marker, it. There is, or I have milk at home, and also because I have milk at home, I will not buy. So here, I don't want to buy. Okay, it's not general negation. This is I don't want to buy. So 안 사요, 안 사요. How about long form negation? Verb first, 사 plus 지안, and final NG, 안 씁니다, 안아, or 안아요, 안 아요, 사지 않아요. Some verbs use antonym. So antonym means opposite words. So example, 있다 means I have, or there is, there are. So I don't have, or there isn't, there aren't. It must be 안 있다, right? 안 있다. But this is wrong. We don't say that. Okay? Instead of saying 안 있다, we say 없다. So you need to memorize this. Okay? 있다, 없다. 있어요, 없어요. 있다, I have, or there is. 없다, I don't have, there is not, there are not. And 알다 is no. So in in English it's know and don't know, right? So don't know, 안 알다, 안 알다. But this is wrong. We don't say this, okay? We use antonym, new words. You need to memorize this, okay? 알다 and 모르다. 모르다 means I don't know, okay? 알아요, 몰라요, 알겠어요, 모르겠어요. Okay? We use antonym. 안 알겠어요, wrong. 안 있어요, wrong. We don't say that. Okay? So at this slide, this is time to memorize. You need to memorize. Okay? What is the negation of 있다? 없다. Okay? Not 안 있다. 안 있다 is wrong. Okay? 없다. How about what is the negation of 알다? 안 알다? No. 모르다. Okay? 모르다. Okay, let's practice long form and short form. 타다, 타다. 타다 means ride, ride a subway, ride a bus. Okay, so I don't ride. I don't ride. 안 타요, 안 타요. 지안, verb first. So 타지 않아요, 타지 않아요. The pronunciation. When who meets circle, who is omitted. So here the n goes up. Okay, so the correct pronunciation is 안아요, 지 않아요, 안 아요, wrong, 안아요, 안아, 아나요, 타지 않아요. 수영하다, I don't swim. Okay, I don't swim. This is a 하다 verb. This is a noun plus 하다. So you put 안 between in front of 하다. 수영 안 해요. How about 지안? What is root form? Root form is 수영하 is root form. 수영하 is root form. So 수영하 plus 지 않아요. 수영하지 않아요. 먹다 eat. I don't eat. I don't eat. Yeah, simple. 안 먹어요. 안 먹어요. 안 먹어요. I don't want to eat. 안 먹어요. Or generally I don't eat. 안 먹어요. 지안. 먹. root form is 먹. 먹지 않아요. 먹지 않아요. 오다 come. 오다 come. So don't come. 안 와요. 안 와요. And here you must be careful. Maybe most of students say 와지 않아요. No. In front of 지, what do we need? Root verb. Root verb. How about behind 안? What do we need? Here, final endings. Okay. So what is root verb of come? It's 오. Okay. So 오지 않아요 is correct. 오지 않아요. 오지 않아요. 마시다, drink. I don't drink. 안 마셔요. Okay. This one is also 마셔지 않아요. Wrong. Okay. Why? The root form is 마시, not 마셔. Okay. So 마시지 않아요. 깨끗하다. 깨끗하다 is clean. Clean. This is adjective. Okay. How do you distinguish the okay, maybe later I will explain. Okay, 깨끗하다. This is adjective, so we put 안 in front of adjective. 안 깨끗해요. How about 지안? 깨끗하 plus 지 않아요. 깨끗하지 않아요. 네. Yeah. I need to explain now. As I said, we have two types of 하다 verb. First, 하다 verb, and second, 하다 adjective. So how can we distinguish? How can we judge whether this is 하다 verb or whether this is a 하다 adjective? How? Okay. When we think of English, that is okay. I think I always say there is no one-on-one match. Okay, because the two languages are different, so there is no one-on-one match. But usually, I think 70% or 80% are quite similar. Okay, so that means usually in English, if the word is adjective, Korean also adjective. As I said, not always. Okay, but usually. When the words are noun, verb in English, in Korean also, that is verb. Okay, it's like that. So when you check the part of speech, then it is quite similar. Then you might notice. Okay, yeah. So today we study. What do we study? Oh, I forgot. What do we study? I really forgot. I really forgot. Yeah, we studied an, right? An. So an has two forms, 지안 and an. Okay, and hada verb is important because there are two types of hada verb. So when we negate for hada verb, we put 안 in front of hada. So 청소 안 해요, 공부 안 해요. And for hada adjective, we put 안 in front of the adjective. 안 깨끗해요, like that. Okay. Oh, it's not finished. We need to practice this one. It doesn't rain. Oh, it doesn't rain. In Korean language, we say rain, not come. This is a non-personal subject, but in Korean we don't have these types of non-personal subject. So when it rains, we say it rains, we say rain come. Okay, so here this is negative sentence. So rain not come. Be, okay, be rain, and this is the subject. So be 가 and not 안 and come 와요. 비가 안 와요. How about long form? 비가 is the same. Root verb 오 plus 지, 안 and 와요. 비가 오지 않아요. I don't eat breakfast. 네. Breakfast in Korean. 아침, 아침 is morning, right? But when we say breakfast, 아침 also can have the meaning of breakfast. Okay? And to express breakfast, you can also put 밥. So when we say breakfast, 아침 or 아침밥, both okay. You understand? 아침 has two meanings: morning, the time, and the meal, breakfast. Okay? And when we include 밥 behind the morning, okay, 아침밥, it also can be breakfast. So I don't eat breakfast. 저는, speaking of me, 저는 breakfast, 아침, object marker, 아침을 or 아침밥을, both okay. 아침밥을 not, 안 eat, 먹어요. 저는 아침을 안 먹어요. 저는 long form, 아침을 root verb first, 먹 plus 지, 안 아요. I'm not hungry. I'm full. I'm not hungry. Hungry, we say 배가 고프다 or 배고프다. Actually, this guy is also complement marker. Someday I will take a new video for this to explaining complement marker. Okay. Anyway, I'm not hungry. 저는 배가 안 고프아요. The is dropped. Okay, so 배가 안 고파요. 배가 안 고파요. So as I said, what is the subject? 저는. I is the subject and topic. Then why there is a 가? This is complement marker. Complement marker. Like 저는 학생이 아니에요. That one. And here 저는 long form 배가 here 고파지, no, root form is 고프다, 고프 plus 지 않아요. So to make a long form negation, you have to check the root verb first, right? So 고파요 is not a root verb, right? So root verb is 고프다, 고프. Okay, last one. She is not tall. 그녀는 키가 안 커요. Yeah, 키가 크다 is tall, right? 키가 크다, tall. And here also, this guy is also complement marker. It's not subject marker. Okay? 그녀는 키가 안 커요. 그녀는 키가 root verb 크다. 크 is root verb. 크 plus 지 않아요. And 그녀는 키가 not tall means short, right? So short in Korean, 작아요. But when you say 키가 작아요, is too direct. Okay, maybe you can hurt somebody's feeling. So you better say 키가 안 커요 is better. Okay, so today we studied this one. So 안 has two meaning: no intention is don't want, and general negation, not. Okay, so in front of verb we put 안 and the final endings. Long form is quite important, so we need to put the root verb first, and then 지 않아요. And as I said, we have two types of 하다 verb. So for noun plus 하다, we put 안 in between. But when 하다 adjective, we put 안 in front of the adjective. Okay? 공부 안 해요. 안 친절해. 안 친절해 means not kind. Okay? Thank you. 고마워요.